So Bernadette Mccreadie, for the Legalise Cannabis campaign, and she's going to start us off.
Thank you very much. So, cannabis. You mention that word, usually people giggle, laugh. It's such a taboo subject, but in Scotland we're getting there. Now, what happened to me, I had a normal life like everybody else. I got up in the morning, I went to work, came home, walked my dogs, went to bed and got up and went to work again, had a great life. Growing up, I was an international netball player. I was Scottish champion at judo 4 times. Couldn't ask for a better life. I had an operation one day and I went under an anaesthetic, and when I woke up I was covered in psoriasis. Never had it in my life before, just all of a sudden came out of the blue. Within weeks it literally was covered all over my body. Then it went into my joints and I get psoriatic arthritis, and that kind of sped through. I've got that in most of my joints just now. I was then diagnosed with celiac disease, and then I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and that comes with an array of syndromes. Multi-chemical sensitivity syndrome's one of them. I don't know, I mean it's quite a common thing now. Has anybody else in here got fibro? You'll know what I'm talking about. See if I forget what I'm talking about. Right, just you kick me in, because you know you get the fibro fogging that. Right, I got a wee bit of marshmallow brain and sometimes I forget what I'm talking about, so if just you kick me in. So I tried everything that they gave me, all the drugs that they gave me, and I mean they gave me everything. From the weakest of painkillers to the strongest of painkillers, they put me on antidepressants. Everything seemed to make me worse. No matter how much I tried to get better, I just kept on getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Every bit of research that I'd done to everything, you go into Google, everybody's got Google, everybody's capable there. All the research kept on coming back to cannabis. Every time it came back to cannabis, every time I put a symptom in, it came back to cannabis. So I started researching cannabis and started speaking to my doctors about it, but they don't want to talk to you about it. They're forbidden to talk to you about it. They know it does you good, they know it can be very, very, very medicinal, but they're forbidden to talk to you about it. They'll get the sack if they do, basically. So I had to break the law. I decided, well, what the hell, because nothing else is working for me. So I had a choice to sit there and suffer, waiting to die, or to go and try something else that's forbidden. So I went and I broke the law when I tried the cannabis, and I can't tell you the difference it's made to my life. See, this time last year I was in a wheelchair and I could barely leave the house on my own. If I did get up onto my feet, I was on crutches, in and out of bath, and a bath lift. I had a carer coming into me. I'm not saying I'm cured. I go to bed with it every day and I wake up with it every day, but cannabis throughout the day makes it better. My doctors are all now completely on side because they've got no choice. It's either that or nothing. They know not to even offer me a prescription anymore. I don't even take as much as a paracetamol. As I say, I'm not saying I'm cured, but it does work. There's no ifs, buts or maybes about it. It does work. I know what it's done for me, and I've got a lot of friends now and I can see what it's done for them. My mum, she was the biggest hater against it. I'll fucking cannabis, she was her worst to me. But when she seen what it done to me, when she seen the difference that it made to me, she got her daughter back. Whereas before I was molting away in front of her eyes. I was down to 7 stone. So I thought to myself, well, this can't be right, because if this can do this to me, then just think of the amount of other people that it can help. So I was down in England living at the time, and they seem to see things kind of a different down there. It's Tory Central down there, just put it that way. And they're not playing the game now. I don't know if any of you have seen that there's been a all-party parliamentary group report done. This report was done, and all the professionals, the doctors, scientists, MPs, lords, baronesses, ex-police chiefs, the recommendations is that cannabis be moved from a Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 4 drug. When it's in a Schedule 1 drug, it means it has no medicinal value, and that's where it stands just now, and it carries the penalty of a Class B drug. So they recommend that it gets moved from a Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 4 drug, because then it'll allow vital research that's needing done. Although the research is already getting done in other countries, we just need to catch up with it. That's the only thing. We've got so much catching up to do with this, because our laws have been so draconian for so long that we've been left behind with this a wee bit. I mean, it's the fastest growing industry in America, not just for cannabis, medicinal wise, recreational wise, hemp. It's a full industry. They reckon it's going to be bigger than the NFL by 2020. It's a lot of money. It's multi-trillions of dollars that this country could really be doing with. So I decided to write a wee article in one of the magazines. I contacted, they published it for me. What I done was, I was trying to get, well, with the SNP passing the motion through their party conference, I says, well, that's only one party. So I wanted to know what the rest of the party's opinion were, so I went about and I started interviewing all the parties. Turns out they all agree with it, just nobody's doing anything about it. They're all so much in favour of it, so much in favour of sick people getting it, dying people getting it, so much in favour of introducing it into the National Health Service, but people are just not doing anything about it. So I've arranged a meeting, I've called a meeting in Holyrood. There's going to be a meeting on the 27th of this month, and there's going to be members from all the parties. There's going to be the lead psychiatrist, the NHS Lothian, there's going to be a registered nurse, two ex-police officers are going to be there, and a load of medicinal cannabis users, and we're going to decide as a country how we take this forward. All the proof's there. It doesn't, this has been talked to death as far as medicinal cannabis is concerned. It really has been talked to death. It's now verging in genocide, but it's getting kept for us. Because I know people that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that drug. I would probably not be here myself if it wasn't for cannabis, and I hate calling it a drug because it's not a drug, it's a plant, it's a weed, that's all it is.
Are you smoking it or are you taking the oil?
I do, basically I try to put as much into my body as I can. I make, for my skin, for my psoriasis, I make a salve, and it's made with coconut oil and beeswax oil and loads of essential oils, everything healthy. I make a vegetable glycerine tincture, and basically you can take that in a number of ways. You can put it in your drink, you can just put it under your tongue, you can put it in a wee vape pen and vape it. You can also take the oil. I mean, contrary to popular belief, you don't have to get stoned every time you medicate with cannabis.
No,
I mean, there's more to cannabis than just the THC. THC is a bit that gets you stoned.
That's right.
And it's very, 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 very beneficial, but there's loads of other parts of the cannabis plant as well. It's whole plant you're talking here, not just the THC. Right. You've got the CBD. They don't even know how much, because they haven't been able to do the research on it. It's the most researched plant on the planet, and they still don't know the in-depths of it. But as long as it's a Schedule 1 in this country, we're not going to get anywhere forward. So this meeting, hopefully, that we've got organised in Holyrood, hopefully, we're going to demand, I spoke to the solicitors today, they're going to try and, because we don't have drug policy control devolved with health, and Westminster are refusing point blank to part with it. So right now Scotland can't do anything about cannabis, even if they wanted to. So I spoke with lawyers today, and they said, basically, if it came to it, then we could take legal actions against Westminster, and if that's the case, then I'm quite prepared to go as far as that, because it's not right. How dare somebody sit in an office somewhere with a suit on that has never met me in their life before decide whether I should get pain relief or not? It's not up to them, it's my life.
You're right.
And as far as the law is concerned, it's an arse, and I'll continue to break it. They've arrested me for it before I got charged. I fought the charges and I won. It took me 7 months to get the charges dropped. But that's what you have to go through. I know somebody that's a terminal cancer patient that actually got her door kicked in maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they took everything, absolutely everything. All the women's grew up, and it wasn't just her cannabis they took. She grew all her own organic vegetables and took all that as well. All her equipment, £2,000 worth of equipment that this woman's using to save her life. Now, I get the police are just doing a job, I get it, but it shouldn't be happening. No. It shouldn't be happening, and especially when she's standing saying to them, I'm a terminal cancer patient, I need this to stay alive. And they carried on, they just carried on regardless, and it's not right. This is what we need to stop. There's people getting this day in, day out.
Get the bottles of oil and Asda's.
It's the most vulnerable people in society that's getting it, and people, a lot of people that can't stand up for themselves. And we need to stop that, we need to change it. I get how a lot of people feel about the drugs laws in this country. Maybe Jim's going to be speaking about all drugs. That's not my fight, it's not my argument. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's as much as I completely agree with them. Right now, I'm busy with this. But medicinal cannabis has to come first before anything else.
Here.
Thank you.